The $6 billion supervillain, how she engineered history's most elaborate scam. A single woman stole $6 billion from 130,000 people and almost got away with it. Her name? Most victims still don't know it. Meet Yadi Zhang, also known as Zhimin Qian. Financial experts call her the supervillain of modern finance. But she wasn't just another scammer. She created an entire financial empire built on nothing but lies. She didn't just steal money. She engineered an alternate financial reality so convincing that it fooled experts, regulators, and thousands of sophisticated investors. In the next few minutes, you'll learn exactly how this scheme worked, the devastating aftermath it caused, and most importantly, the warning signs you need to know to protect yourself. Because the methods Zhang used, they're still being used by scammers today. The master of deception. In 2014, Yadi Zhang established a company called Blue Sky Grid in Tianjin, China. But what made her different from other financial criminals wasn't just her plan. It was her extraordinary ability to manipulate people. Prosecutors described her as having a sheer force of personality, intellect, and deceit that allowed her to control everyone around her. She wasn't just smart. She was a psychological mastermind who could make anyone believe anything. But the facade she created was so convincing that even financial experts couldn't see through it. The investment empire. Zhang didn't make the amateur's mistake of creating just one fake investment. She built 10 different investment vehicles across 7 offices throughout China. Each one promised something different: environmental protection development, smart elderly care, and Bitcoin mining. All with the same impossible promise: zero risk, high interest returns. She conducted product promotion meetings, developed networks of brokers, held training sessions, and signed official-looking investment agreements. Everything looked legitimate. The genius of her scheme wasn't just what she promised, it was how she structured her operation to make detection nearly impossible. The false identity network. As her scheme grew, Zhang knew she needed protection. She entered the UK in 2017 with a passport from St. Kitts and Nevis under a completely false identity. But her most clever move? She didn't do the dirty work herself. She manipulated people like Jian Wen, who had previously worked at a fast food takeaway, to become unwitting accomplices in her money laundering operation. These sacrificial lambs had no idea about the full extent of her crimes. They were just pawns in her global chess game. And just when authorities thought they had her cornered. The cryptocurrency laundering scheme. Zhang's operation wasn't just about taking money, it was about making it disappear. She created one of the most sophisticated cryptocurrency laundering operations law enforcement had ever seen. She used Bitcoin, which provides anonymity and can be layered through mixing services, to move massive amounts of money across borders without detection. Jian Wen converted Bitcoin into cash through middlemen, creating a complex web that spanned the UK, Europe, and Dubai. Each transaction was designed to be untraceable. But what really makes this case unprecedented is what she planned to do with all the money. The ultimate escape plan. Zhang wasn't just stealing money, she was building towards something bigger. Court documents revealed she had plans to establish her own kingdom in Liberland, a disputed territory between Croatia and Serbia. But in 2020, just 2 days before police were scheduled to question her, Zhang vanished. She fled the UK, leaving her sacrificial lambs to face the consequences. The aftermath of her actions would be devastating, but not for her. The victims. Behind the numbers, $6 billion stolen from 130,000 investors, are real people whose lives were destroyed. Retirement savings vanished. College funds disappeared. Small businesses collapsed. One victim, a 62-year-old retired teacher, lost her entire life savings of $180,000. "I trusted them because everything looked so professional," she told investigators. "Now I have nothing." Many victims reported similar experiences: professional presentations, official-looking documents, and seemingly legitimate investment options. all designed to create a false sense of security. But the financial devastation was just the beginning of what this case would reveal. The system failure. Zhang's case exposed massive holes in our financial safeguards. Regulators in multiple countries failed to detect her scheme for years, despite its enormous size. The investigation revealed that cryptocurrency regulations were especially vulnerable. The anonymous nature of digital currencies, combined with inconsistent international regulations, created perfect conditions for fraud. Even more concerning, the techniques she pioneered have now become a playbook for other financial criminals. Her methods exposed weaknesses in our financial systems that persist today. The most shocking revelation wasn't just what she did, but what this case exposed about our financial safeguards. The psychology of deception. Zhang's primary weapon wasn't technology or financial expertise. It was psychological manipulation. She understood that most people make financial decisions based on emotion, not logic. 3 psychological tactics made her scheme especially effective. 1. Social proof. Multiple offices and many investors created the illusion that everyone's doing it. 2. Authority positioning. Professional settings and official documents triggered automatic trust. 3. Scarcity and FOMO. Limited time offers created urgency that bypassed critical thinking. Understanding these psychological techniques could save you thousands. Digital identity verification failures. Zhang moved freely across borders using false identities, highlighting a critical weakness in our verification systems. When checking credentials of any financial advisor or investment opportunity, most people skip these 3 essential steps. 1. Cross-verification. Check credentials against multiple independent sources. 2. Regulatory confirmation. Verify registration with official financial authorities. 3. Direct contact. Reach out to regulatory bodies directly, not through provided links. Most people make this critical mistake when checking credentials. They only verify through channels the potential scammer provides. Cryptocurrency warning signs. Zhang's use of cryptocurrency wasn't random. It was strategic. Digital currencies offered the perfect combination of anonymity and complexity. Watch for these 3 red flags in any crypto investment. 1. Guaranteed returns. No legitimate crypto investment can guarantee specific returns. 2. Pressure to convert assets. Rushing you to convert traditional money to crypto. 3. Limited withdrawal options. Restrictions on when or how you can access your money. Even experienced crypto investors miss this crucial pattern. Legitimate investments don't need to restrict your access to your own money. Regulatory gaps you should know. Zhang exploited gaps between different countries' financial regulations. These regulatory blind spots still exist today. Before making any significant investment, ask: 1. Which country's laws govern this investment? 2. Which regulatory body oversees this type of financial product? 3. What specific protections do I have if something goes wrong? This one question could have saved billions. Can you show me which specific regulatory authority has approved this investment product? Internal controls that failed. Organizations can learn from the systematic failures that allowed Zhang's fraud to grow unchecked for years. 3 protection strategies every organization should implement. 1. Segregation of duties. No single person should control multiple financial functions. 2. Independent verification. Third-party audits of investment returns and assets. 3. Whistleblower systems. Safe channels for reporting suspicious activity. Companies are still making this exact mistake today, allowing charismatic leaders to bypass standard verification processes. Personal protection strategies. You don't need to be a financial expert to protect yourself. These 3 simple checks create a powerful defense against fraud. 1. Verify independently. Research the company through sources they don't control. 2. Check the unrealistic. Any promise of guaranteed returns is a major warning sign. 3. Sleep on it. Legitimate investments don't disappear if you take 24 hours to decide. These 3 simple checks take 30 seconds but could save your life savings. Remember, if someone is rushing you to invest, they're probably hiding something. The conclusion. The Yadi Zhang case isn't just a fascinating story, it's a warning. Her methods exposed weaknesses in our financial systems that continue to put people at risk today. By understanding the 3 key lessons from this case, psychological awareness, verification importance, and recognizing warning signs, you've already taken the first step toward protecting yourself. Financial fraud continues to evolve, but the fundamental patterns remain the same. Extraordinary returns with minimal risk, pressure to act quickly, complex structures that only experts understand. These are the red flags that could save your financial future. That was it for this episode. Hope you liked the content. Hit subscribe, tap that notification bell, and leave a comment below telling us which financial crime case you want us to break down next. Because remember, in the world of financial crime, what you don't know can hurt you. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.